Welcome to section 4.2, solving quadratic equation by graphing. The one thing you need to remember for this section is the solutions when the quadratic graph crosses or touches the x-axis. The goal right here is to graph and to see if the quadratic graph touches or crosses the x-axis. If it does, then you do have solution. If it does not, you don't have real solution. So let me repeat that last part. If your graph does cross or touches the x-axis, you do have real solutions. If it does not, then you do not have real solutions. And we'll talk about the difference between real solutions and complex solution when it comes to 4.4. Example 1, we have f of x equals negative 2x squared plus 16x minus 30. Alright, so identify our ABC value. So A is negative 2, B is 16, and C is negative 30. Alright, for this one, first you must determine the vertex when it comes to graphing. So for vertex, you're going to use the same formula as our AOS or axis symmetry. X equal negative B over 2A. So we're simply going to plug in 16 for B and negative 2 into A. So X equal negative 16 over 2 times negative 2. When I simplify that, it will be X equal, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the negative to the numerator, the negative from the formula, so negative 16 over 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. I'm going to simplify that as X equal to positive 4 because negative 16 divided by negative 4 will be positive 4. Alright, we still work on our vertex. I'm going to plug in 4 into X in order to get our Y value. So f of 4 equal, plug into all the x's, so I still have the negative 2 on the outside, and then 4 squared plus 16 times 4 minus 30. So I'm going to write out the square, so negative 2 times 4 times 4 plus 16 times 4 minus 30. I'm going to multiply these two numbers, so negative 2 times 16 plus 16 times 4 minus 30. Now I'm going to multiply all the numbers. Negative 2 times 16, negative 32, plus 16 times 4, that will be 64 minus 30. And then I'm going to work these two numbers first. So negative 32 plus 64, that will be positive 32 minus 30. And then 32 minus 30, that will be 2. So my Y value, or f of 4, is 2. So therefore my vertex will be my x, which is 4, and then my y, which is 2. So that's our vertex. I'm going to write right here, vertex is 4, 2. Alright, next I'm going to erase to make more room because we actually have some more work to do. Alright, from here, you're going to make your XY table. Alright, so just like in a process that we did in class, you're just going to need 3 points. So my vertex is in the middle point, 4, 2. So for my x values, I need to get one number from the left side, or one number less, which is 3. And then I need to get one number from the right, meaning one number higher than 4, which is 5. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to find the y values for 3 and 5 by plugging into x. So the first one, I'm going to do 3. So f of 3. Now if you understand the whole process, you can skip forward and then check your answer with mine. So -2, 3 squared plus 16 times 3 minus 30 equal -2 times 3 times 3 plus 16 times 3 minus 30. And then I'm going to multiply, so 3 times 3, that will be 9, plus 16 times 3 minus 30. So this will be -18, plus 16 times 3 is 48, minus 30. So it's going to be -18 plus 48, that's going to be 30, and then 30 minus 30 will be 0. So this will be my 0. Next, I'm going to do f of 5. So f of 5, which is -2 times 5 squared plus 16 times 5 minus 30. So I'm going to write out the 5 2 times. So 5 times 5 plus 16 times 5 minus 30. So I'm going to have -2 times 5 is 25 plus 16 times 5 minus 30. So -2 times 25, so that's -50, plus 16 times 5, that's going to be 80, minus 30. Alright, starting from my left, -50 plus 80, that will be positive 30. Positive 30 minus 30 will be 0. So my last point is 0. So there's our table, our XY table, for our 3 corners in order to graph. So our first one is 3, 0. Our vertex is 4, 2. And our last point is 5, 0. So we're going to graph using this. So looking at our point is 3, 0, 4, 2, and 5, 0. So our vertex will be 4, 2 right here. This is our first point, the vertex. Now, the one on the left, which is 3, 0 right here. And then the one on the right, this is 5, 0. So right here. So make sure to have a picture of a graph like this. It doesn't have to be detailed as long as you understand the important concept. So I'm going to graph, starting from a vertex, going to the point on my right would be like this. And then going from the vertex to the point on my left will be something like this. Again, it does not have to be perfect. Just have to be close to it and then understand the concept. Now, looking at it, I see that my graph crosses the x-axis where x is 3 and x equals 5. So, my solution for this example is x equals 3 and x equals 5. So that's going to be our solution for this example. So again, it's basically where you plot the points. So I plot the vertex, and I plot where the graph will cross the x-axis. So when you graph, you see that my solution is when the graph crosses where x is 3 and x equals to 5. And once you finish with that, then you just need to write your solution just like this, and that's all you have to do.